guys, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Laura, aka Vivian Blaze. I am owner and founder of Fearlessfemmepoledance Academy. You can find me on Instagram. I'll put all my links down. I'm also a stage performer at various clubs, obviously before COVID, but what are you gonna do? So today I'm gonna be walking you guys through a little mini combo that's very beginner friendly. Take your time with this, practice lots. This whole combo will include a compass spin, a 360 spin, backwards merry-go-round to a mini handstand pose, okay? So I'm gonna be walking you guys through this mini combo step by step, and then we'll run through it a couple more times, but I really want you to make sure that you're doing it on both sides because as pole dancers know, we don't want one shoulder bigger than the other. We also don't want to be stuck when it comes to a transition. Like say you're killing it on your good side and you do a transition, you end up on your bad side and then you're stuck. So let's train smartly, and we're gonna train both sides, practice both sides, okay? So my suggestion is to do this barefoot for the first time. I'm personally wearing like half socks right now, and that's only because my hardwood floors are very unforgiving on my feet, and I get stuck. So this makes pivoting a little bit easier for me, but if you're super brand new to the pole, I suggest do it barefoot because you want to be able to be as grippy as possible without sliding around, okay? And I'll also show you what it looks like in heels at the very end, okay? For those of you that want to kind of challenge yourself or you just love dancing in heels, I'm gonna give you that option as well so you can kind of see what it looks like. Hi, before we start, did you warm up? You do some shoulder rolls? You warm up your wrists? Warm up your neck? Make sure you do at least like a 10 to 15 minute warm up, okay? With you, I'm going to be referring to the outside and the inside when it comes to limbs. If I say the inside, I'm talking about everything that is closer to the pole. So this would be my inside arm, this would be my inside leg, this is my outside, this is my outside. Get what I mean? So we're going to start this combo with our inside hand, reaching up and grabbing the pole. We're not overextending, we're not bringing it down nice and low, okay? We're just putting our hand up, grabbing the pole, making sure that we can engage that shoulder. When I'm saying engage that shoulder, I'm really meaning pulling that shoulder down away from your ear. You don't want to dance like this, okay? You're not going to get the hold that you want and you're going to be very sore afterwards. I just want you to feel like you're pulling this pole down through the basement. That's what it should feel like with that top hand. Our outside hand is going to come across. I usually like to go across my belly button and pull in between my thumb and my index finger here like this. This is going to act as a push, okay? You want to feel like you're pushing away from the pole. Push away from the pole is going to create this triangular space that we want to maintain a good distance around the pole. This is what happens when you don't maintain this pull in push effect, okay? It's going to look like this. Okay, it's not cute. You're just gonna end up with your chest on the pole. We don't want that. We want to try and get out away from the pole like this. Pushing with that outside, pulling with that inside, okay? Now, we're going to swing with this outside leg around to the other side of the pole, pointing our toes and squeezing our glutes, okay? That's gonna be the first part of this. So inside hand up, outside across, swinging, push. One more time, inside up, outside across and down, swinging, and push. I like to kind of jump into mine. This whole kind of swinging into it works as well, but I like to really jump into mine. So if you want to do this from a walk, totally cool. Okay, this is what it looked like from a walk. Walking around the pole nice and sexy, and then bam! I just did a compass spin. The reason why I like to wear socks, especially when I'm doing a compass spin, is because I drag the tops of my feet across the ground, and I've torn my skin off a couple times doing that. Again, these hardwood floors. Why do you hate me so much? Okay, now that you understand the compass spin, we're going to stop by planting our outside foot, okay? So we're gonna swing with the outside foot and plant it right here in front of your pole. Okay, so we're gonna be swinging out around, and then we're going to try and plant it back in front of the pole as our inside foot is going to trail back like this. Okay, this outside leg is going to be our momentum and also what we're pivoting on when we get back to the front of the pole. Compass. Okay, plant that outside, swing that inside back nice and straight, keeping that toe on the ground if you can. I'm gonna bring the straight leg to the back of the pole just so I can face my audience for a second. And then I'm going to pivot, pivot, pivot back to here. Raise that inside leg, hook it to the pole, knee height. I like to bring my knee up about hip height because that gives you, you don't want to be down here. You're not going to get the grip that you want. You don't want to be way up here because that's just going to be, I don't know, it's a little unfeasible. What you want to do is about hip height, really grip, squeezing that heel towards your butt. Okay, now my inside hand is going to grab above where my knee is, okay, to support me, thumb up. My outside hand is going to grab down here. So another angle. This is what you're going to look like, okay? And then we're going to sit backwards in our backwards merry-go-round. So as you sit backwards, you're going to kind of come and fall down to this side of the pole. We want to try and land back here where we started, okay? While gripping this pole with this knee the whole time. So you're going to fall back. See here, you can either hook both legs, looking like a genie here, or you can straighten that top as you come down and squeeze tight with that bottom. It just depends on what you want to add. Always add in your own little flavor to every combo that you're doing. That's the fun of it. So what I'm going to do here, now that I'm stuck here, I'm going to plant that outside hand onto the ground, okay? This is going to be my support. Okay, still squeezing. You should be able to let go with that top hand, okay, if you're squeezing properly. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to release that bottom leg. Okay, you can do some fancy stuff here. You can draw on the ground. You can do a little wavy leg. But what I'm going to do for this combo is that I'm going to put my weight into this bottom hand and I'm going to bring that bottom leg up and put it to the back of the pole. Okay, my point of contact here is my knee pit of the original top leg and my thigh skin of that same leg. And I'm just going to kind of point both toes and I'm going to squeeze this leg at the back here into the pole. I'm grabbing the pole right here just above my ankle, okay? And that's also another contact point. I am nice and solid here, okay? Very solid. That's what you want to feel like. So let's do that one more time. I'm going to talk you through it and then I'll show you a different angle, okay? You can walk into this again if you wish. If you're not comfortable yet, that is fine. Just swing into it. So I'm going to walk into mine. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, swing. Planting that outside leg. That inside leg is now going to bring my body back. And then I'm going to swing it, pivot, back, lifting that inside leg, hook, fall. Put your base down. Do anything fancy with this leg if you want. Then bring it up, grip, pose. Safe dismount, I re-grip with that top hand. Now bring my bottom leg down. Another angle for you guys, okay? So again, you can walk into it or swing into it, whatever you're comfortable with. I like walking into mine. Compass. Plant that outside. Back. Pivot. Grab the pole with that inside. Put your base down. Hook. Are you guys ready to see my offside? This is my bad side, okay? Bulldog crossing. Remember, inside hand up, outside comes across, swinging with that outside leg, okay? And we're going to plant that outside leg so we can do this fancy little woo woo with our other leg. Plant, swing, and reverse it, hook the pole, and fall. Okay, and if I'm just going to come to this side, okay, I'm going to show you what it looks like in heels now. Are you ready? Are you ready? Compass. Plant. Swing. Swing. Grab. Come back. Plant that base down. So feel free to try that in heels. You might have to make some minor adjustments depending on how big your platform is. I like to wear 8s, so I usually get stuck on the pole when I'm trying to move through small spaces between my body and the pole. Have fun with this combo. Remember to always add your own flavor. Point those damn toes, and you're free to add this to any kind of routine that you would wish, okay? Click the link below and check out my website for more in-depth tutorials. I have breakdowns of almost every trick and a year's worth of material on there. It is by membership basis only, so if you just want to go check it out and see what I'm about, that would be amazing. Thank you for watching my first ever YouTube video. I'm really excited about this journey and I can't wait to share more with you guys. So make sure to leave recommendations down below of what you would like to see. I take criticism really well, so if something I was doing didn't work well for you, just let me know. And I'll be releasing weekly videos. I'm planning on doing them every Monday, but make sure to like the video and subscribe below and join me on this dance journey. So have fun with this one. Don't get discouraged if it's a little bit tough at first. You need to be consistent. Consistency is the most important thing in pole dancing. You need to commit or else it's not gonna happen. Stay consistent, train smart. That means take rest days when you need it. Train both sides, warm up beforehand, stretch afterwards, and train fearlessly. So I'm gonna walk you guys through step by step, each little trick and transition, proper positioning. We're gonna do some, why can't I talk today? Now it's not gonna be as nice as my good side, but for the sake of training smartly, I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, again, I'm swinging with the outside leg, outside hand is gonna come down, creating this push-pull, okay? We'll speed it up for once or twice. I'll show you. Why can't I speak? I need to commit, or else it's not gonna